Hello, Randy Rain here, and recently I bought a box of broken robots, and there were some good ones in there that I wanted, and one of them was this MystaBot that had the original MystaBot printed on there and wasn't like the remake version, which I already had, and it was the little male to go with my original MystaBot female, but it's different. Uh-oh, this is
Randy Robot Garage.
Yeah, so I have an original female MystaBot. I have the remake, which came out in the 90s or early 2000s. I have another one of the male remakes. And then these two came in the box of broken robots. And this is just another one of the remakes that I'm going to fix. But this is the original MystaBots. Even has the sticker down here, 1986 Playtime Productions, Inc. But all of these are bump and go robots, but this one isn't. This is obviously a go forward straight and turn in reverse with this little front wheel that moves like that. But where's the batteries and the control? Well, it's missing. And you can see where the wire's been snipped right there. So there's no control for this robot to make it go forward and back and to hold the batteries. So I guess I'm going to have to make it and fix this one. Well, let me show you how. I've 3D printed out the pieces, and I've already started cutting the little metal pieces to hold the battery and stuff like that. But let me explain how this switch is going to go. So let's say here's our battery. And there's going to be a plate down here and a plate here. That's what this is the bottom one. This piece is going to be the top. Okay. And let's just say that the positive here is, and the negatives connected here. And they're anchored top and bottom. Then there's a piece that's anchored here, and then it bends, and it comes up and it touches right here. And then there's the same thing down here, and it's anchored here. And these are touching here, but they can be bent down to touch down here. Then you have the motor. So the motor's here. Now the motor gets attached to these things. Then there's buttons, these little plastic buttons here, that when you push down, they're going to push down on these things. So if you look at it now, this is positive, this is negative. Positive is coming down here, it's going into here, and it's going to positive on that side. It's also coming here, and it's going positive on that side. So the motor does absolutely nothing. As soon as you push one of these down, it disconnects from here, and it connects right here. So now, positive is coming down and going to here, but now negative is coming here, going to this one, and now this becomes negative. And then, same thing when you do it here. When this one's up and this one goes down, this side is negative, and this side becomes positive. And that makes the motor go one direction and the other. So you can see this piece that I've 3D printed. There's a door that slides here. I'm going to glue this little grip that you can be able to hold on to it. This gets screwed in to there. And here are the little buttons. And that will make it go forward and reverse. I've got this little cool piece that I cut out. Slots in right there. got one of these made. And it slides in. Yep, 3 volts. Okay, that part's done. So the negative from here has to come to this plate. That's going to get down here. And it just barely won't fit in. And I'm going to force it in and melt it into place. But not just yet. So just imagine it's down there. Here are the pieces that move. And these little side things here, little slots. These little slots is what these are for. And then those have the wire coming out through the hole here going to the motor. And then the other side, positive, is going to have to go to this thing, which will be melted onto here. There'll be a wire going to it. So when this gets put on and screwed into place, pushing that button disconnects that one, connecting it to the bottom. This does it to the other one. You can see if I take this up, you can see that's where it's connecting there. If I take this one away, you can see. You can see nothing, but when I push this one, you get the, almost 3 volts. Push the other one, and now it's a negative almost 3 volts. And there's positive and negative. And it's got this little nubby right here. And there's a little divot. So it locks into place. So it's time to have a little look-see inside the old MystaBot. I hate when they put stickers over the seam. And you can see someone has peeled these up. It looks like someone has tried to get in here. This. Yep, that's cracked. This one's cracked. And this one's cracked. All right. Okay, so the only version of that gear I have is an idle gear, and it spins on the shaft. And if there was something locking the shaft in place, that would be fine, but there's not. So the only ones I have that's the same as the outer bigger gear that locks on here is one without the smaller gear, and so I have to make it. Here. Hey. Come on. And I found that gear. I think I found the perfect one. It's right size bore and everything. Okay, does the light work? Light works. how it goes. Just going to use some spray 77. Now with this antenna here, and glue is not going to hold it. So I either have to remake it or glue it back with some reinforcement, which is what I'm going to do. Let's see, put it into here. And melt it into here. Well, that was fun. I just really wanted to see if I could make one of these things and how easy it would be. And I did pretty good. There were some improvements, of course, but all in all, it works. So you want to see it go forward? It goes back. Yeah, these plastic wheels on this, it doesn't get good traction at all. But here's the other one. Turn it on. So there you have it, MystaBots. MystaBots. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, I sure would appreciate a big thumbs up. If you want to see more stuff like this, hit the subscribe button. I want to thank these people right here. These are patrons. These are people helping me out. These are the people bringing you MystaBots. Yeah. Anyway, I thank them very, very much. I appreciate them oh so very, very much. And if you want to become a patron, of course, there's some fun things, links and stuff. I'll just check the links below. Anyway, that was
Randy Robot Garage.